Hi there, welcome back. If you're new here, just welcome. I'm Catherine. I make journals, usually out of old books. This one's not so old, although some young people might argue that point with me. It's 1962. This is my experiment, and it's just for me to use, so that's why I'm hoping it turns out, and if it doesn't, no big deal. I don't recall when I got the book. I don't recall what I paid for it, but I suspect I didn't pay for it. I think it was in the freebie box out at one of my favorite stores, out at a Weigh and Pay store that often keeps a box of books that are destined for the recycle depot. So I've made some decisions since we were last together, and where is it? And that beautiful, this beautiful baby, I'm going to put it inside. I'm not going to put it on the cover. So that was my first decision. And my second decision was another page out of the Girls' Own Annual. Oh, so discouraged. A few of you have got back to me, and you have found some issues of it on eBay, and $75. Eesh. You know, maybe if that included free shipping, that might be tempting. It's a heavy, heavy book, which is why I cannot. I have a Boys' Own Annual here, and just the shipping alone, it would be ridiculous for me to try and sell it, because the shipping would probably cost more than what I would ask for the book. It's that heavy. They weigh a ton. They'd actually be good for using as a book press. Anyhow, one of the pages out of it, I thought, I have to use this. So I copied it. I didn't scan it. I simply put it on my photocopy slab and hit copy. And I like it because it says Bird Life in November, and my birthday's in November. And it says Robin Redbreast. So this is a little European robin, and they are so adorable. And you know I've got a thing for robins. So I am terribly tempted to put this little baby on the cover and not even collaging, just using this. Trying to decide where it would. No, I'd have to lose the Girls' Own paper. And that would. It would also, it would also mean no corners. Oh, now I'm rethinking everything. So as ever, I'm going to process this. Let's see what I think. But in the meantime, I am going to collage the back cover. And I do want a bit of this this is one of those, this is a page out of one of those reprints of the Sears Roebuck catalog. And it's one of the nice ones. I've seen some, it's a reprint, but the paper is like bright white and doesn't look old. And it just doesn't, it doesn't look how us kind of people like our papers to look. But this one definitely, this looks old. This looks like the real deal. And that makes me happy. I think I originally tore this out of the book. It's a big paperback book, in case you haven't ever seen them. And so they're glued in, no, not signatures. And when I tried to tear it out, I had the brilliant idea, oh, I'm just going to tear it out. And it really tore badly and ended up not getting used, but it's going to be used. So, matte medium gel. Matte gel medium, you know. Liquitex. Good old Liquitex. Can't go wrong. This is the one that's just always available to me, so I'm not saying, oh, it's the best, or not. I really don't know any better. I'm just going to give this a tear, because I plan on doing a bit more collaging. So we're just going to put this on and see how we go. Yeah. Alrighty. I like the matte gel medium, at least for this stage of the game, especially with thin paper. For me, I just find less likelihood of buckling. And if I were to use, I don't know the magic trick. I see some people can get their Mod Podge to still stay nice and smooth, and Mod Podge does not cooperate with me in that way. So as much as I love Mod Podge, there are certain things that I don't use it for. Oh, now you're too far. Now, this could be sealing my decision as well for whether I do corners, and now that I think about it, because if I like all this writing and want it to be able to show, that could also influence my decision on whether I use some of that cloth that I'll be putting on the spine and whether I use it on the corners or not. So, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right? I should have trimmed these first, just in case. I'm going to give them a bit more room. But I'm not going to worry too much. I find I just sort of smush it around the corner. Oh, you're going to try and give me grief. I will have none of that. No grief, thank you. Stay down. You're going to be silly. Down, down, down. Thank you. That's better. I just want it flat. I don't want it perfect. Now I have to be careful because that's mucky. But I want to make sure that this is nice and smooth. You're sticking out there. Thank you. And I don't like how you're sticking out there. And I don't think there's any glue underneath this. So I'm going to give it a chance to dry and I'll just tear it some more. And it will tear wherever the glue ends. So that's all right. I'm going to move that. I have some old that's dry. So I'll move it over. Now I'd like to use, to put this bee somewhere. Again, this is out of the Girls Own Annual. And this one's, I'm going to use the Real Deal. B for brown. Everyone has different ways of tearing. I prefer the pulpy side to show up on the top. Some people don't want the pulpy side to show. Wish I'd done that smoothly. I don't like that. I like it to show. I think it, when I ink it, because you know I'm going to ink it, your ink shows up better when the interior pulpy side is on the top. But there are times, yeah, I do want the smoother side. This is the smoother side now. The core of the paper is showing on this side. I might put you down here, just there like that. But I'm going to wait and see what else I feel like using. Where's my little... I have a container. I have a container of already torn up papers ready for gotta push down on that paintbrush so it stays wet. I'm going to use this for inking because I want this inked, and I don't mind if the ink smears. If I end up opting for, you're going to give me a hard time. If I end up opting for Mod Podge for my final coat instead of the glossy matte medium, or glossy matte, the glossy gel medium, it will make it run a bit, and that's nice. Pretty. Not sure yet. It's going to go on there somewhere. Walnut stain. Love walnut stain. And I love the ladies who got me some because I can't find it anywhere near me right now. These are kind of fun. This is that wrapping paper I have. Rowboat. Round head. Round robin. Oh! Ooh, round robin. If I put a robin on the cover, I could have a robin on the back. Robins are round. I see people use these in such cool ways. And I need to figure out how to use it in a cool way. I'm going to put this aside. Oh, a little Da Vinci. Chapter 3rd. 'Tis a goodly scene, yon river. Like a silvery snake lays out his coil in the sunshine lovingly. Oh. Might use you, chapter 3rd. I haven't ever heard it put quite that way. Oh, I rather like that. A little bit of music paper. Well, we could at least work on the back together, Oh, I like the typing on this. Oh, I'm glad I saved these. Chapter 5th. Well, we'll use chapter 3rd. We'll use chapter 3rd up, shall we? And we'll use a little bit of typing. I'm probably way too hopeful for how much room I've got. Oh, I'm going to use the French side. Let's use some French. Oh, look at that nice big number there. Hope you're doing well. Since last we got together, I have hubby home today. He has the dentist. Chapter 3rd. Oh boy, that cracks me up. All right, first I need to remember to get off what is not glued down. And I know that part of this is not glued down. See that? That could have ended up in a bubble with the next layer. Oh, look at all that. That had no glue under it. There we go. All right, that's better. I think I should save this. I'm so anxious to put it down because I love it so much. But I know if I put it down, I might end up collaging over top of it. And I don't want that. I want some more ink on this. And I need to remind myself not to overthink this. So we are to be blessed with another storm tonight. Oh joy. But it's February. So what are we to do? I'm going to put this here. No, I want it over further. So that round robin is showing. I hope I'm in camera, even if it's just barely, it'll do. I gotta be careful. I could end up tearing things. Mind you, I have to remind myself, character. Character. We are looking for character. Love that. know what? I'm trying to do the other side. Sorry, I'm working up here. Probably can't see what I'm doing. Oh, and I didn't ink it. Oh well. Character. Right? I can go back later with the smaller brush and add some. Should have known better. And add some ink around the edge. I haven't collaged in ages. I have still not had any luck locating. I thought I'd saved it. Usually when I find a tutorial, let me finish the first thought. I haven't had any luck finding the crafter who showed how to tea dye the paper by crumpling it in a ball and letting it dry in a crumpled ball and then ironing it. There we go. Usually I save those. I have a private folder of my favorite tutorials, and most of you are in there for many reasons or another. And I thought for sure I put that one in there, and it's not in there. So then I tried every single combination of phrases into the YouTube search that I could come up with, and no luck. So again, my plea goes out. If a few of you have said, I know the one you're talking about. Sorry. And they've had no luck either. So if you have any knowledge of the channel, please let me know so I can acknowledge her. And in the meantime, perhaps I will do a video of what has evolved into my version of what she taught. Yeah, again, I forgot to ink. Oh well, variety. Oh yeah, chapter 3rd. Oh, this is very cracky. Oh, so cute. Then Round Robin will still show up. Yes. All right, now can I, here's the question. Can I ink it safely? Oh. I'm off. Am I off? You can see me down here in the corner. Hi, sorry. I'm going to use my tiny little brush and see if I can go around the edge with it. This, I forget which book this is from, but I get the feeling it's old as dirt from the feel of it. That's what my gran used to say. I grew up in an era where it was unladylike to ask a lady's age. In fact, I didn't know how old my mother was until her 47th birthday, when one of my brothers blurted it out by accident. And I don't know how he knew how old Mom was. But he bought her a birthday card for a 7-year-old child and then crossed it out and wrote 47. So it said, "Happy birthday, 47-year-old." And my eyes got really big. Oh my goodness, Mom's 47. And my mother was not amused. She didn't punish him, but she sort of had one of those painful smiles on her face. When she, "Thank you, dear," to my brother. Happy birthday, 47-year-old. Round Robin. There we go. Let's put you here. Oh, you're a little crooked. There we go. Anyhow, I remember asking my gran how old she was. And she used to just say, "I'm as old as dirt." Okay, well, dirt's pretty old. Right. This is most likely not going to show, but it might. So I want to take care that it looks a little bit roughshod. I don't mind a little bit of color there. Oh, I hear someone awake. Thought she was asleep. I think with Little Miss Kirby, we are finally turning a page with, I think the spirit of the adult dog is starting to creep in. Not that I wish her puppyhood to be over, but there are certain aspects of puppyhood that I am growing weary of. So I don't mind a little maturity showing up in her behavior. That's looking good. Go there. Still want something there. Let's see. I'm not done with choosing the papers for my signatures in case any of you were hoping to see how I do it. For some folks, that's one of their favorite things, is watching a junk journal creator choose folios for their signatures. So I did get started, yes, but I'm not done, so I will include you at some point. Turn my camera on. That was some practice stamping. If you're new here and you're thinking, my goodness, this woman is doing the entire video down in the corner, I'm sorry. I am not a videographer. I try my best to be very clear in that intro down below. I just turn my camera on, and if you wish to join me, I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have the company, but I'm going to be working here doing this anyhow. Oh, that's cute. A little birdie. Let's put you there somewhere. I want that 1, 2, 5 showing. Or at least the 5. 5's my lucky number. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. This is still a little... I wish it wasn't so... I wish it wasn't tearing so nicely. I wish it was a little bit persnickety about tearing. But I'm going to gel it down and walk away. Pretty soon I'm going to have to walk away from it, or this back cover is going to be an inch thick. Boy, I fit a few little hidden secrets on here because I've got round robin, which I love, and I've got the little bird there. And B for brown. really want that pushed down. Sometimes I find if I get, let me smooth that finger out. If I get some of the medium on my hand and then use it to push down, then it won't stick, the paper won't stick to my finger, and I can push down those wrinkles without lifting my finger up and taking the paper with me. Then I can smooth it again, and those wrinkles are smoothed. So there's a little Catherine trick that works with Mod Podge too. Sorry, grabbing a baby wipe over here. Okay. Part of me wants maybe something there, but part of me thinks I should leave it be for now. And let it breathe and stand back and see if I'm just done. If I do a corner, Robin will still show up. The birdie will still show up. That's good. I wouldn't mind some kind of illustration up here. You know what? I wish I had left some of that medium still on my finger, because I see right there. Sorry, I just saw a bump. There we go. Let me just smooth that better. Okay. No, I think I'm going to step back from this. Wonder how I am for time. Oh, I'm way over time. Boy, that took way too long. I'm sorry. But I could very well be done. Thanks for joining me today. And we'll get together again later this week when I figure out what's going to go on the front. And then we'll get together, definitely. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you out when I'm terrifyingly put the fabric onto the spine. Let's see how we do. I don't know. Take care. Bye. Have a good rest of your day.